wasn't the same level of quality coming out as Liverpool.
And where does it leave the pressure on Rafa Benitez?
Massively on him. Again, this game and the fans would have been more of hope of getting a victory rather than belief. But going into the next 2 games now, there's genuine belief that we should be beating or getting something from Arsenal and beating Palace. Definitely beating Palace. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but you don't want to be going into Chelsea off the back of 3 defeats.
How pleased are you with that?
Well, it's a great result to come here and win the game and play good football and score 4 goals. It's unbelievable. It's something positive we take from the game.
Yeah, it's the first time that Liverpool has scored 4 at Goodison Park in something like 31 years. What does that tell you about tonight?
Well, it's good. It's good. We won a game here 4-1 and won also Manchester 5. So it's that shows we're doing a good job in the league, and hopefully we'll continue like that.
The fast start was key, obviously. 2-0 up in 20 minutes. What had been the message from the manager?
The message from the manager is like they're gonna play physically strong. They're gonna go challenge 100% every ball. We just need to play our game and just keep the ball and try to create chances, which what we did.
What's the key though? Everton get back in it. That your second goal, Liverpool's third goal. You pounced on the error, didn't you?
Yeah, I expect him to do a mistake, which he did. So I think the game was really tough when the result was 2-1. So once I scored a third one, the game becomes easier. 19
goals for you this season already. What's your target?
Hopefully for many more. I think my first target is to win something with the club, Champions League, Premier League, hopefully both. That's the main target for everyone.
But what's the key to this? Liverpool averaging now more than 3 goals a Premier League game. What's the key? What's getting better?
I think we know each other more now. We are together for 5-6 years. Last season we had a few injuries. The season before we were playing really well. We won some title together. I think the only thing I can say is just we know each other very well now, and just like we try to help each other in the game to score more goals and win games.
And is there a little bit of satisfaction as well, extra satisfaction for your captain, Virgil van Dijk, coming back here? Winning in the style you've won?
Yeah, it's a great to see him back, and especially here because we know before the games it could be kind of emotional because he get injured here before. But he's our captain now after 2 players, but he more experienced. He's a captain of his national team, so I think he started it well.
You're 7th in the Ballon d'Or this year. You're shaking your head.
Yeah, I have no comment.
Well, at the current rate, I think you'll be higher next year.
Hopefully, we never know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike, he's in the form of his life right now. Michael, what do you think? Is he proving people wrong after what happened in the Ballon d'Or yesterday?
Well, I don't know about proving people wrong. Does anybody not rate him? Does anybody think he's genuinely the 7th best player in the world? Listen, the Ballon d'Or is something that you also need to have team honours, I think, to assist you along the way. Egypt, I don't think...
You would know.
I would.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Liverpool didn't win the league last season. In fact, it was quite a stuttering title defence, really. They didn't win any cup competitions, got knocked out reasonably early in the Champions League. So it wasn't a good team performance, let's say. So inevitably, you're going to struggle to win honours like that. If Mo Salah wins a big one, wins a Premier League, wins a Champions League this season, then you can bet your bottom dollar he's going to be higher than 7th, and he could possibly go and win it next season.
Yeah. I tell you what, we can get reaction now straight from pitchside at Goodison Park. Liverpool fullback Andy Robertson joins us now from Merseyside. Andy, congratulations on the win today. You were at them from the off.
Yeah, look, it was important we got a good start. You know, we know they've been on a poor run of form, and they would have wanted to start fast, and I think they tried to do that, but I think our passing, and we were finding the gaps, and we were the ones creating the chances, which you know, was you know, really good from our point of view. And luckily we got 2 early goals which set us on our way, but you know, probably a lapse in concentration, and we give them an easy goal just before half time, and you know, I think everything in the atmosphere in the stadium changed, and it was important that we just hit the reset button at half time and come out the second half and do the same again, and I think we've done that.
Was that the message from Jurgen Klopp really before the game? Is that Everton, considering their poor form, are there for the taking?
And look, no, not really. He was more putting us towards their threats and how good they can be. And we know what happens in derby games. We know that Everton can cause us problems. But today I think we found the gaps. Like I said, I think we found the strikers in the half space a lot, which meant that we could turn and go at their defence. And I think you seen that we were the ones creating the chances. It could have probably been a couple more before half time. And we created too many chances, and luckily we scored 4 goals. But look, it was a tough game, but I just think we had too much for them today.
All 4 goals were terrific finishes. It looks from here that confidence is oozing through the team right now. What's it like to play in?
Yeah, look, we're playing with confidence. The lads in front of goal were putting them away more than not. That's why they're the kind of leading goal scorers in the league, and it's important we keep that going. I thought all the lads were tremendous today in different ways. Obviously the lads that scored the goals were excellent, but the midfield were dogged in their work. I think they were the ones winning the second balls for us. They were the ones setting us on our way, and the defence, Joel and Big Verge, I thought were excellent, kind of sweeping up, dealing with Rondon as a presence, and keeping the last line tight. And I think it was an overall really good performance from all of us, and luckily Ali didn't have much to do either.
Andy, it's Michael. We just heard from Mo Salah. Obviously he was very modest in terms of coming 7th in the Ballon d'Or just recently. Of course you don't have to be modest when you're talking about him. He scored 2 of the goals last night. Just a word on what he's like, where is he in world football, and what's it like to play with him?
Yeah, for me he's right up to the top. We don't look too much into individual awards. Of course, for people it would be great for them to win it or be in contention. But I don't think Mo's the 7th best player in the world. I'll put it that way. And he's right up there with the way he's playing. And it's important that he keeps going, because you can see when he's in front of goal just now that he's playing with confidence, and any time he's running through, I think everyone in the stadium believes that he's going to put it in the goal. And when you have that feeling as a top player, you'll know that when you have that feeling, it's very hard to stop. And Mo's an incredible player. He's an incredible professional. Works so hard off the field, make sure he's fit and available for every single game and in the best possible shape. And I think that's why you get the performances on the pitch. So long may that continue. The other 2 in front, Jota and Sadio were unbelievable today as well. And it's important that we keep doing that, keep pitching in with goals from all around the pitch. And if we do that, then obviously we'll keep scoring goals and hopefully keep winning games. And
you mentioned Sadio there, Andy. Of course him and Mo Salah are missing in January. Concerns about that?
Look, that's why we have depth in the squad. You see people like Takumi coming on, who's probably been unlucky this season with the amount of game time he's got. He's been really good in training, really good in the games he's got. Diogo is always there, and he can always score. We've still got Bobby to come back, Harvey Elliott, people like that. So look, of course, losing Sadio and Mo to the African Cup of Nations is always going to be a blow, and it's always hard to lose 2 of your main men to a competition during the season. But we have to deal with that. We have a squad that's competitive, and it's up to the lads that maybe haven't been playing as much to go and show why they should be playing more. So look, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. There's a lot of games. We're going right into the Christmas period where it feels as if we're playing every day. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and I'm sure the lads will enjoy being away and trying to win something for their countries. But they need to trust us to deal with things back here.
Finally, Andy, the team's in terrific goal-scoring form. I mean, that's 43 goals from your first 14 league games this season. It's the highest in all 5 of Europe's top 5 divisions. What is the secret behind that?
I think I've touched on it. The lads that are shooting have got the confidence in front of goal that you see Mo's second goal. It just feels as if he's got so much time when he doesn't. Coleman's breathing down his neck, Pickford's closing the angles, but it just feels as if he's got so much time, and that's what happens when goal scorers are in fine form. So fair play to the lads, and long may that continue. Hopefully other people can chip in soon, hopefully me, but let's see where that goes. But the lads are unbelievable in training, practicing their finishing, and you see that in front of goal just now in games. But the 1-0s are just as important as the 4-0s. It's important that we win ugly as well, and we've done that at times this season, and we'll need to do it even more so. And like I said, we're still in the chasing pack, and we've got to stay with the leading pack, and we're right behind them just now, and we've just got to keep pushing.
Jack Grealish said he has found it a lot more difficult to adapt to life at Manchester City than he thought it would be, as England's most expensive player prepares to face former club Aston Villa. Grealish joined City from Villa in August for a league record £100 million, but has made a relatively slow start at his new club with 2 goals and 3 assists in 15 appearances. "I found it a lot more difficult than I thought I would, adapting to a different manager and teammates," Grealish told the Daily Telegraph ahead of City's Premier League trip to Villa. "I wouldn't say I've struggled, but I found it hard to get used to at the start. I've not had the assists and goals I got last season, but I'm never one to doubt myself." The England international also dismissed concerns about the pressure of living up to his price tag, saying he couldn't care less about it. Manager Pep Guardiola backed Grealish to improve, saying the midfielder had the technical skills to thrive at City. "All the new players always struggle, but what he sees or what he has to do, it's so easy for him with the quality he has," Guardiola said. "Maybe his slow start is because he respects his mates, because it's a new environment. That's normal, it's a process. He needs time." Manchester City are second in the league, trailing leaders Chelsea by 1 point. Villa are up to 13th place after winning their last 2 matches under new manager Steven Gerrard.